All right, boys. First part for the GSXR rebuild is in. Let's see what we got. Oh, sweet. They gave us a little sticker. All right, and here it is. We got a new right side rear set. As you can see, this whole side of the bike was low-sided by the previous owner. I bought it like this. That bracket snapped clean off. But as you can see, we got the new part in, so let's get to it. This should be all we need, maybe some pliers. I already got that one loosened up. Do the same for this one. All right, guys, so we got the bracket off, and that's the switch that tells the taillights to turn on when you hit the brake. It looks like when I popped it out, it just slides out of that little hole, and then we'll feed that spring through and get that out of the way. So now that we got that out of the way, remove this. Now there might be some brake fluid in there, so just be careful. I'm gonna throw some cardboard under here to catch anything that drips off. Might be a good idea to put a rag right here just to catch any excess brake fluid that could come out of this line. All right, so it looks like that bolt right there can be removed with a 12mm crescent wrench or ratchet wrench. If you have one, I'm just gonna use this. Let's go ahead and get that taken off. We got that removed. I have it tucked up here. So yeah, we're about to remove that hose, and yeah, I'll let you guys know what's next. All right, and just like that, the old part is removed. After we got that hose out, it leaked out a little bit, as you can see. No big deal, and I have it tucked up under there just to keep it up and secure and not dripping while we install the new part. All right, first step for the install, we're gonna take our brake switch and we're going to feed it through there and thread it in, and then you're gonna take that spring, you're going to hook it right there on that smaller nub. All right, and as you can see, we got that back in. What I did is I just turned it out until that spring has some tension on it. You can see right there, that's what the spring pulls on to activate the brake, so you don't want it to be too tensioned or it'll pull it out and always be on. But you want enough tension to where that spring isn't gonna go anywhere, and as soon as you hit the brake lever, it's ready to pull on that. Next, I'm going to reconnect that hose right to there. We've got that hose put back on. Next, we're going to put the brake line back on. It's got a washer on either end. So there's one washer for that end, one washer for that end. Make sure you don't forget those. Let's go ahead and get that installed. Brake line is on. Final step is to tighten these bolts down. You're gonna have to push down on the rear brake to get to that bottom one. We should be done with this as far as installing it. The last step would be to fill that reservoir back up and bleed the brakes out. Everything installed, as you can see, these bolts are tight. There was some blue Loctite on them when I took them out. So with that being said, if you have some around, definitely reapply that before putting them back, and make sure you get them nice and secure because you don't want this falling off while you're riding. That'll be part one, making this GSXR pretty again.